Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for Skeletons. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So we're in standard tuning for this song, and we need just a handful of chords to get through the full song. Now, the first chord is an F major chord, which is a 3 on the D string, 2 on the G, 1-1 on the B and E. And for the beginners out there, you'll notice I'm using a flat finger to play the bottom 2 strings. We won't play the bottom 2 strings, E and A, for this. I'll talk through the other handful of chords that we need for the song, and then we'll talk about structure and strumming afterwards. However, the second chord is a G major chord, which is a 3 on the E, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, that's on the D, G and B, and a 3 on the high E. If you're familiar with the G chord that has a 3 on the B string, feel free to use that one, just 2 different voicings of the same chord. So that's the second chord. Just 1 or 2 more. We need an A minor, which is an open A string, 2, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We don't need the low E string for this chord. And the last chord that we need is a C major chord, which is a 3 on the A, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E. And technically the song in the bass for this chord has an E, so if you wanted to, you could play the open E string. However, if you prefer to play just C without, that sounds good as well. Now, just before we talk about how to play them and for how long, if you're interested in getting the chord chart for this song, which has the full structure and all the chords within that structure, as well as a sheet of the lyrics and the chords matched up, let's say you're singing or playing along and you need to know which chord goes with which lyric, head on over to Patreon. I've got you covered. For the price of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but a bunch of Ed Sheeran songs and well over 700 songs of all the latest releases. So feel free to check that out. So digging in with how we can play this, well, the thing is there's no real guitar parts, especially early in the song, so we can take a bit of liberty over how we play this. But in terms of how long the chords play for and what the strumming should be, this is what I think works well. So we'll start with the F major. And we have a bar and a half of it. So if I'm counting along with that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just push that G major a little bit earlier. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. We then do the same with A minor and then the C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we put all of that together, we get... Now, let's just say you're more of a beginner. What you could try is a strumming pattern with down, down, up, up, for each part. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Just to go over that a little bit more precise. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and... But the kicker is, you can play the chords in many different ways. You could have a little bit more of a funkier type of feeling. Just go for whatever you feel sounds best. Now, the kicker is, the full song is just those chords over and over and over. At times through the pre-chorus, just before it goes into the chorus, they cut out that last chord, the C chord, so they would play this. 3, 4, and then back into the main set of chords. But yeah, feel free to play around with it and have a listen to the track to see where there's some gaps. There's all these notes over on Patreon as well. But in a nutshell, that is everything that you need to get through this song. So if you found it useful, please do like and subscribe, which helps out the channel a lot, and consider getting the extra material over on Patreon. I also want to say a quick thanks to the people floating by on the screen. Those folks are my active patrons, so the moment this video goes live, they'll get access to that content straight away. So thanks to them for their support, thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.